Hey everyone, this is Jason here at Grand Slam, and welcome to an episode of the Grand Slam Supply Spot. That's right. Every once in a while I'll be talking about new supplies that we get in. I love talking about card care, how to store your cards, how to keep care of your cards. I like to have new technology to be able to store my things in a correct way. And this can kind of include all sorts of things, but most of the time it has to do with collectible card games, because that's where most of my interest is at in the weekday. So let's just get right into it. First off, we got some really cool premium pro binders in. These have been out. They're available. These are usually around, I think they're $26.95, but these ones are full color. They're kind of that synthetic leather going on here. So we got green, we got blue, we got pink, ladies, we got pink, and of course we got the red. We got the red stuff right here. Oh yeah. So these are pretty cool. If you haven't really messed with these much, I don't know if I can open them because, no, they're good. So yeah, if you haven't messed with these much, they have the nice interior, they have the nice cloth kind of inlays, and you put your cards in sleeves, you slap them in there, and they're a lot of fun. I like the Ultra Pro ones. They're a little bit more affordable than some of the other options out there. So that's what we have. Next up on the docket is we got some interesting sleeves, and we're just trying these out. These are Hyper Matte Dex Protection. These are really unique because so far, just looking at the product, they're not that much money. I think they retail for about $7, and you get 100 sleeves, so it's 7 cents a card, which is closer to what the Ultra Pro price is. But it's all in one convenient package, so that's nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this, we're going to sleeve up a couple cards, and I'll get an idea of what these are like. Hopefully, nice seal on the back here. Alright. And boom! Alright, so there's not an inner thing in here. Alright, so these are black. So very generic. When we try out a new sleeve, we just kind of need something generic. The front, no hologram, very similar to another company I know of that doesn't have holograms. The back kind of looks like a nice waxy sheen. Now, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of those, but we'll see how it plays. I've sleeved up some guttural responses today, so we'll be kind of looking at those. I've already put them in their Pro Fit sleeves, which I carry. These are one of my favorite products if you want to do inner sleeves on things. So let's just go ahead and shuffle. Let's just go ahead and sleeve up a few of these. This will also be part of the next part of this video. They seem to slide in there pretty well. I always do the inner sleeve open at the bottom, so that way we have a tight seal on top. So airtight on the top, bottom. It's a little awkward, but I think it works out nicely. They went in there pretty smoothly. So there you are. We got our sleeves. They're double sleeved. They're, like I said, anytime you see pretty double sleeve, it's going to be pretty thick. Honestly, it doesn't feel too bad. There's a pretty tight corner on the top there, so it's not a huge lip like the Dragon Shields. The smooth back is a little weird. I have a feeling it's going to get pretty scratched up. So once again, you never know how those are going to play out. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, Hyper Matte, it has Japanese writing on it, so that's always exciting. Dex Protection, Hyper Matte sleeves. So that's what we got going on. Now, the special kicker for this episode is probably the title of the video, is we got in the brand new Ultra Pro 4UP Playset Ultra Pro binders. So I'll just show you what they look like. We got two different ones. We got black and we got white. Alright, so what are these? Well, yeah, you're probably thinking you've never seen a binder this small before. Well, these are binders that are made to hold play sets of cards. Now, if you've seen the other ones, which I do carry, they're like a 3x4, and they're really wide. So the problem with those is you can't really put them in a backpack. Major complaint. So this is the Ultra Pro's version of it. As you can see, these are like half the size of one of these. They're not even half the size. It's more like 2/3 of the size. So you can see that there's a whole space there for that extra card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack one of these open, and we're going to take a look, and we're going to sleeve some stuff up. And yes, this is happening right now. I've been wanting to see what these are going to look like. So here we are. Big-a-ba-boom. Alright, so a little awkward. I'm not a huge fan of like how this is kind of slanted like that. I imagine with more cards it'll be interesting. Obviously, it's got our patented binding here. So let's see what it looks like. All right, so you do that, and then boom, boom. Oh, we got 2 books in here. Oh, we got some paper. Got a little paper here. I'm sorry about the angle on this camera. I was kind of being lazy today. So the middle is completely empty. So that's interesting. I was not quite expecting that, so it's good I got to see what this looks like. So let's take a look. So in here we have, so you're going to open your binder, and I got this horrible gleam. This is a horrible video. I do apologize. Right here. So, okay, well that's actually not what I was expecting. I was hoping for kind of more like an accordion style. I don't really know what we're supposed to do here with this. So like they're like mini binders. I guess you can kind of have them go across. So this isn't really what I thought it was going to be, which is kind of disappointing. Obviously I have sleeves here. I have cards I can sleeve in here. Now most of the time the reason why people want these is they just want to put 1 card per area. But here's the thing, like I don't understand how these 2 spots work in the front. Like if I'm supposed to have them, like if I'm supposed to put like 2 guttural responses here and then have 2 over here as well. So that's a little awkward. So what can you do? So is that how you're supposed to do your first page? I mean, it kind of folds like this. You could also have it like that. I don't know. Interesting. All right, so there's a little experimentation to do with this. This is a new technology. What I do like about this is you can put this in you can fit this actually into your backpack. And I think that's the problem with the other one they're going after. But to be fair, the other one has all 4 of your playset on the page. So I don't know, maybe that's a better way to go. So these retail for $29.95, just like the other ones as well. So if you want something that's more compact, more durable, you can take this around with you and show it off. This is the Ultra Pro 4-Up Playset Pro Binder. So there you have it. You saw some cool supplies here. I know this video went a little long and wasn't really great. There's this light back here. It's horrible. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. And next time, you never know what we're going to get at for a supply spot here at Grand Slam.